Alright guys, we are back for round uno, and it's fine. And we might be playing against Winnie-White. We could be playing against Winnie-White. I guess Smuggler's Copter is nice top deck. Not actually the best combo with Mauler, because Mauler already kind of give haste to creature, so it works quite similarly to Copter. Somehow the opponent's main decking Knight, which is pretty good against us, which sucks, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So I guess next turn we'll probably go Pyromancer, equip it. Oh boy, really? I guess we might have to. Oh, they did not Soulbound. Interesting. And they did not attack? What? What are you doing, opponent? What was that? This is extremely odd. Maybe a misclick? So we could play Karizav, which blocks both of their dude. Could just play Pyromancer, I mean Copter blocks. Probably have to trade next turn Copter for the Paladin or something. And then maybe Brimstone Volley will probably loot the Mauler or Frostwalker away with the Copter block. I guess the advantage of playing Karizav is if they go Oblivion Ring or Copter. Well, if they do that, we can try to Silverblade Paladin, so it's fine. I don't really know what they did last turn. Probably just misclicks. Oh boy, the double strike deck. Alright. So I guess we need to trade here. Then this is gonna grow bigger end of turn. And then we'll volley during our turn. Oh, this shouldn't probably not attack. Okay. What could they have? Whoa. We should have attacked last turn, not now. Scoop of shame? What is up? I did not bribe my opponent. The chat is clean. I did not say, you know, if if you concede I give you, 10 tickets or something. I don't know. Not entirely sure. I don't really know. Okay. So against their deck, I think I'm gonna cut these two and bring in these two. I like Walker quite a bit too. I'm probably gonna cut Frostwalker. And actually, Condescent is always gonna be better than Runesnag. If we make the curve bigger and if we are on the draw, Hazoret loses quite a bit of value, so probably we can cut that. And call it a deck, I guess. Whoa, that was a very odd game one. My guess is that the opponent wasn't really paying a lot of attention, which, sometimes happens. They messed up their attack turn 1. Then they messed up their attack turn 2. And they were like, damn, enough of that shit. I don't know, this is the only explanation I have for you right now. Oh. Do I keep a land on top? Probably not, given the hand I have. I don't think so. I could, I guess. Next turn we're probably gonna kill whatever they cast, even if it's not, well, no. I guess we aren't. The good news though is that if they play something like Silverblade Paladin next turn, we get really nice 2-for-1. Or a Solemn Recruit. I mean, there's this amount of 3-drop they could play that will have 2 toughness, which is nice. So, pretty cool that they played a 2-drop that forced me to slow roll my Arc Trail and doesn't have more toughness. Okay, nothing. Well, we cannot Super Wheel, so just gonna cast Chandra. I kinda wanna get the 2-for-1 of this Arc Trail, and it seems fairly easy to do actually. So, might as well try to get it, right? By the way, I'm just drinking tea, so if you hear some drinking noise, I'm a little bit sorry about that, but I like my tea. I want to drink my tea, so there is that. Okay. Well, so far so good. I mean, the opponent doesn't have a lot of pressure. Could be annoying. Hang a back Walker for 2. That is a little bit annoying indeed. We could go Hellrider attack with Hellrider alone. We could go Art Trail their dudes, they get 2 flyers. I mean, we ping them first, obviously, but then we cannot cast anything because we need to play 3 for Arc Trail. We have a Wormcoil, so we could go for the late game. We don't have to be super aggressive, I guess. And then we could attack with Chandra, trade with the tokens, or... and then we end up trading 2 for 2. Or we could just keep Chandra around, which is probably the better play. I think I like getting rid of these 2, and especially of the Walker before it grows out of range. And again, I don't think I want to trade my Chandra for 2 Thopters right here, right now. Next turn, hopefully we draw land, and we can go land. Leave up Super Wheel, otherwise we could Hellrider. We'll see. I'm pretty sure when I choose to put the land on the bottom, Wormcoil was not in my hand yet. I hope. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Okay, Harvester is fine. Okay, that's fine. I mean, Harvester is not really fine, it's actually very annoying. There's nothing we can do about it though, really. Steam Vent, okay, I guess we're gonna play 2 life here. And go ahead, ping them, pay Karizev. It's pretty obvious that we have a 3-mana counter spell now, but I don't really think it's a big deal. Game plan is probably to win with Wormcoil, hopefully. We're taking potentially 4 in the air next turn, though I'm not sure they can afford to attack with everybody. We're pretty far from being dead. Worst case scenario, we can dig towards land with Super Wheel, but probably want to counter whatever they might play here. How does Hellrider work with Karizev? I think if you put a creature on the battlefield attacking, it does not attack, as it comes attacking already. So my guess is that you don't get, you know, more damage. Okay, the beatdown. Sure, buddy. Might get to flip Chandra next turn, which could be good. The opponent's still at 20, but... nothing. Interesting. I think I like just... oh. Oh boy. What a top deck. And I get Manatized here. Oh, that's what they have, I guess. That's pretty good. Okay. Nothing we can do about that, I guess. Then my guess is we attack with everything but Hellkite. Okay, well, that's a good Avacyn, for sure. Fortunately, you need to use the ability to flip her, so we'll not get to flip her, but... if they go remove your Hellkite, we don't die right away, but we are in a really shitty position. Yeah, that was a good curve. I mean, Thalia into Harvester and Archangel, pretty potent. I did not really see the Archangel coming. Should have known. I mean, I don't think it changes the way I play. I need to make the display no matter what. I guess I could leave up Super Wheel. If I really know about it, I guess I should leave up Super Wheel and attack. Maybe. Yeah. If they have Journey to Nowhere and maybe some O-Ring effect in their deck, Wormcoil Engine is actually pretty poor. I don't think we want that. And this is probably game over. Do you have any out to this? Or no, I don't think so. Okay, well, good curve. Good creatures. So yeah, let's get that thing actually. It seems pretty bad in this matchup. Batterskull is good though. Maybe we bring back Hazoret on the play. That Walker was really good for them, damn. Okay. Dungeon Geist is actually kind of good here. And we can pay for the double blue. Well, too late, I guess. Okay, that's pretty good. Arcturel is probably one of our best cards in the matchup, if not the best card. It did not... It wasn't so impressive last game because they had the Walker and all, so we did not really get a clear 2-for-1, but otherwise it should be pretty great in most scenarios, is my guess. Probably gonna lead with it, by the way. I mean the Walker, not Arctrail. And we can start just getting some more counters and hitting their... and, you know, guessing our 2 drops. Might not want to get too big with the Walker just because we know they have Journey to Nowhere in their deck, so yeah. Let me bolster is not an ability I'm really used to play against. Whenever another non-toxic, so they boost no matter what. Do they want to trade here? Oh boy, that'd be so good. They have a trick. If they have a trick, it might just not work because we have the freaking Rune Snag anyway. But if we can make that trade, this is so good. Really? You're gonna trade your Anafenza for my Walker and give me 2 flyers? That's so good. And nothing? Oh boy. That was the actual factual best case scenario. We are slightly flooded, but I think we should be fine because of Aether Mage. Damn, that was crazy. This just happened. Them offering the trade and not casting anything. That's crazy. Odric. Actually, Odric is annoying. because it's a 3/3, which I cannot really deal with efficiently right here, so I think we'll just counter it. I think I'm just gonna draw a card here. Probably want to cast Harvester during the same turn where I cast my Arc Trail anyway. Could just cast Harvester, but I think we're better off drawing a card while we can. I think we drew all of our islands, right? We have just 4, literally 4 in the deck, and we just drew all of them, and now we cannot cast our double red spell. That's pretty strong, but right now not looking too threatening. But if they play a big creature next turn and equip it, it's gonna be... should I actually tap this way? Now the opponent might think I have Bolt in hand, and that'd be pretty cool. 2 mana. I don't think there's any... flash creature they can play for 2. And I think here I'm gonna cast my spells. Might be of a Question is, we could just wait. Don't really want to go Chandra Harvester and then they go Wrath of God, because given how they traded Anafenza, it could really indicate a Wrath of God. On the other hand, the sword is threatening. If they get to equip it, we need pressure. So I could see just I don't think Wrath of God is really good for them in this matchup. Like, sure, I'm playing an aggro deck, but I'm not even playing that many creatures. Mostly, you know, blue-red burn with a decent amount of non-creature. They are playing Winnie White on the other hand, so the Wrath really hurts them. I don't think it's very likely they brought that in. And since we have Harvester, we are not even overextending that match. Manatize, I guess it's gonna be here. I don't know. Nope. Temporal Isolation, maybe? No, nothing. If they Wrath me, obviously it's bad. Looks like they do have it. Interesting. That's why the trade with Anafenza was really suspicious. So I could have just waited, but it seems like Wrath of God is such a bad card for them in this matchup. I don't really like it. I think we just main phase that, try to hit a creature. Could go Ralzarek, but I think we are better off picking the... Oh, do they have Manatize? Maybe I should have picked Pyromancer because it looks like they have Manatize. Am I gonna get destroyed by all the cards I name? Yeah, of course. If I name Wrath of God, they will have it in hand, and if I name Manatize, they will have it in hand. Oh boy. Feels bad, man. Now we're gonna get destroyed by that sword, most likely. I don't think setting in Wrath of God is really a good idea, and they played in a way that made it very obvious they had it. Like, it seemed so big to me, basically, that I was like, no, they are not gonna do that. It doesn't make any sense, but actually they, you know, they did. And now we're gonna get fucked. I guess the sword is not that bad at this stage of the game, it's definitely beatable. This has pro red, so attacking and killing it doesn't work, so we're not gonna do that, but could have hold the Chandra, would have been better for us. I was really debating waiting maybe and just continue to draw card with my dude. It feels like Wrath of God against blue-red tempo aggro when you're playing Winnie White is just not good enough. I don't really agree with that choice. However, the block with Anafenza was so bad that they really kind of telegraphed the Wrath of God, and I probably should have played around it. Same with the Manatize, like... Yeah. So we're gonna take 8, they are gonna gain 3. I play right into the spells I named, so there's probably a mistake on my part, but I don't know. I think my thinking this game was mostly that they've been, I don't know, showing what they had in hand so clearly that it felt like they actually did not have the cards. It was so obvious it felt weird if they actually had it. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, probably should not have thought that much and just, yeah. So we could attack them for 7 in the air, but then we lose our creature, so it probably kinda sucks to do that. We could attack them for 3 in the air and gain 3. They go to 10, we go to 15. Next turn we probably take, I don't know, something like 8, 9. I mean, we are not winning that race. Damn, it's crazy how I don't like when I do that, when I see things coming, but I just don't give enough credit to my opponent, and I feel like, oh, it cannot be that, it's way too obvious. Now we're probably losing, though I'm not sure Chandra would have helped. Probably, though. If I had kept the Chandra, they would still have been forced to Wrath. Yeah, we'd be in a much better position. Same with the Manatize. Like, I don't know. I mean, they've shown that they've made some play that's shown these cards so, I don't know, extensively that it felt like, I don't know, it's more likely they are bluffing or they have something else. Like, I don't know how to say it, but still very much bluffed about how this went. Feels weird. I mean, next turn they can get 3 life at most. So actually, if we hit them for 7 now and we draw another creature and hit them for 7, this plus Arc Trail makes it 15. The problem is we don't have enough mana next turn to, cast a creature, animate the Harvester, equip, and Arc Trail, even if it's a 1-drop. So I don't think it's really a line. We probably need to crew and attack, I guess. I'm still so tilted about this game, how things went. Definitely made mistakes. I mean, I'm not trying to say, the opponent should not have these cards or anything. They add it, and I saw the cards coming, and I still did not play around these. So the thing that bothers me the most is the way I played. And if I play around both Manatize and Wrath of God, which were both very obvious, and which I called before they would even cast it, I might still be in trouble because Sword is pretty insane, but probably that I win. I mean, this is not over. Especially if they attack with Thalia, we get to attack with our other creature next turn, most likely, which is pretty good. This is still looking grim, but it is definitely not over. So... Interesting. They have nothing else. Okay. That's a pretty bad draw. Well, we've been flooding quite a bit too here. I'm not sure how this works with Pro Red. It is actually pretty interesting because obviously it deals 1 damage is not gonna work. You don't target the creature, so you still the ability will still resolve. The creature doesn't take damage because it's Pro Red. However, it's not written something like deal 1 damage to each creature. Each creature that was dealt damage this turn is tapped. Otherwise, it will not work. I think you don't get the damage, but the creature is still tapped. So I think it actually works. I think you actually do tap the creatures. Though I haven't came with this interaction. I haven't seen this interaction yet. Deals 1 damage to each, so it's not targeting, so even if they have Pro Red, it's still gonna, you know, resolve. Now, the damage is gonna be prevented by Pro Red, but then you don't need to deal the damage. You tap each flying creature, basically. So I think it still taps the creature. Probably gonna, I mean, no matter what we do, probably wanna keep that on top, but... Now what? Do we equip Harvester, equip Batterskull, and hit them for 7? They go down to 6. Next turn they can gain up to 4 life. Problem is we don't have enough mana next turn to play the Hellkite and equip it, and that's a big issue. Otherwise we will probably win, because again they are going down to 6 here, most likely. I mean, if they have some reroll or tricks, we probably lose no matter what. So that's not really a consideration. So yeah, they go down to 6, then up to 10. We play Hellkite. And we have 5 damage. Even if we could equip it, would not be good enough, actually. Don't think we really have an out. Like, if we don't attack this turn, we're in a very bad position anyway, so... Should probably have thought about all of these before I choose to put the thing on the top or bottom, but... Again, if they have any trick or anything, we probably lose, but I don't think there is a lot we can do about that. Maybe the chum block here somehow, it's extremely unlikely, though they are not dead to anything. Oh, I guess they go to a lower amount of life though, because we are gonna shoot them in the face with the Arc Trail. So 2 to your face, 1 to Talia. 4, they go up to 8. But the Hellkite is still not good enough. Unless they play defensively somehow. But looks like they want to attack. So we take 7. We are not that next turn though, which is good. Damn, one more land and would have been good to go. They go up to 8. There's no way we can get that Harvester to be animated by something. We can also just take back the Batterskull and replay it. Oh, they have their own Harvester. That doesn't really change much. Well, I guess I can animate it, equip the sword. And then it's obviously a little bit annoying. Next we can jump with our own Harvester next turn. Hellkite doesn't really do much here. Puts them down to 3. I think we need to bring this back to our hand, replay it, and next turn block with Harvester and or Batterskull. Hope they make a misplay. We top deck a good burn spell or land to equip the Batterskull on the Hellkite, and maybe we have a shot. Problem here is that they might just attack with Harvester, go up to 13, at which point I don't think any spell in our deck lets us kill them. However, if they only attack with Angel, well, they can block with Harvester. I don't think there's an out, really. I think this match I could have won by playing right around Wrath of God and Manatize, but I think, given how the last couple games went, it is just impossible. They did not equip their Harvester. Interesting. Just gonna gain 1. I mean, we don't have any other energies, so we might as well do it. Problem is that unfortunately this is not gonna get tapped by Hellkite, so we cannot win. And because of Elesh Norn, we can only deal 7 anyway. Yeah, and we don't have any out, and we drew a land that's not gonna help. Alright, well, GG, I guess. This was a frustrating game, not because of our draw, or just because of these 2 cards, and the way I saw them coming, and I still did not play around. I can only blame myself. Alright, that was interesting at least. Thank you for watching, and I guess see you for round 2. This is a Swiss League, so we get to play more even though we lost.